Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 3. It's your buddy Cooper here, and today we're going to be going out of here because I need to find people to duel. We're at the end of Abidos' story. All we have is one heart left to go. Overall, Abidos started strong. That's about it. Every story mission has been a problem. The tournament was a problem. We just had a whole bad day with him the other day. Oh, hello there. Deluge or Truly? Or is there people up there? Oh, thank God there's other people. Alright. Are you guys a little bit weaker? We got Enzo and Yuma. I'll fight Yuma. You stand back, Abidos. I don't need you. Wait, is Yuma the banished deck? Oh, shit! Skull Servants lose to the banished deck. Please tell me you're not the banished deck. I forgot, Yuma. Are you that Zeta Reticule whatever deck? Zeta whatever? I don't know. I don't know. Are you? Please. I need my tomb. You can't desecrate my tomb. Alright, looking at my hands, my card that I'm gonna want, funny enough, because this is a 1v1 duel, is Power Wall. I can take full advantage of Power Wall. Pyramid Turtle, you will stall for time until I get Power Wall. And if she is the banished deck, then we're going to learn the hard way. No! Our odds of winning have been destroyed. Alrighty, I gotta find a way to win this duel. Alrighty, I gotta find a way to win this duel. Pyramid Turtle, just stall for time. I'm gonna need a lot of it. She's gonna be one of those people. Oh, I just drew it anyway. I don't need as much time as I thought. She's gonna be one of those people where I don't really get to play the Yu-Gi-Oh! That's fine though. Let's see what else she's got. Oh, fine. Dude, I'm glad you wasted that. The AI doesn't know how to save it. If she saved it, I'd be in actual trouble. What does she throw? Oh, she's gonna throw away Zeta. Or Whitehorn Dragon, really? Okay. It's not a bad card. It banishes cards, so it makes sense, but that one doesn't banish monsters, so I'm not as concerned. Alright, I'm gonna go with Mizuki, because we're gonna have to deal with this one way or the other. Yeah, I'm not a big fan, but we're gonna have to deal with this. Let me get my second Power Wall. Okay, this is our plan. We are going to use the Power Wall effectively. We're gonna get you in the grave. Mizuki is also gone forever. He's not going to the grave. He's gonna be banished. I need a way to get rid of this girl. Now, she'll be willing to attack me, and as long as she doesn't have another banished monster, I can go in next turn. Alright, you know what? Screw it then. I have multiple King of the Skull Servants. We'll make it work. Now, throwing away 14 cards isn't as good as throwing away, say, 17 cards, but as long as I hit the right ones, it doesn't matter. Yep, that seemed about right. She has no traps. I draw. No traps equals no chance. I'm going to activate Book of Life because I don't want her getting her dragon back. With Book of Life, I'm going to get my King of the Skull Servants, and then I'm going to find out just how strong the king is. How much are we working with? 4 grand! That's pretty good. Let's make that 8 grand. And then, let's see. Alright, that's the end of the duel. GG. I was just curious. If I had a third King of the Skull Servant, I would have done that, but it's game. Mizuki's gonna get banished. Oh no, how sad. And I also want a third King of the Skull Servant, so let me use my last Mizuki real quick. And with my last Mizuki, get me a Pyramid Turtle. Pyramid Turtle's based on defense, and King of the Skull Servant has 0 defense. Therefore, I can do something like this. I attack. I use Pyramid Turtle's effect. So even though I was up against a banished deck, it really didn't matter. I summoned 3 Obelisk the Tormentors. Mizuki, help me out here. Get rid of the card that would have banished me. And there goes the duel. GG. Those 14 cards ended up being the right ones. I hit a lot of Skull Servant cards. 3 to be exact. Not counting the king that I revived. Yeah! Alright, we got a victory against Yuma. That does feel good. Don't worry about it. It was a tough duel for you. See, I'm pretty good in single duels. Abydos is hard to work with. You know what? I'm so good at single duels. I'll take on none of these guys. I think they're all on the list, actually. They might be, at least. And that just might be is enough to scare me. Alright, I am going to go through the main gates. We're going to go back here to see if there's any duelists I missed. Because they were in class. There's no way this area is just nothing. Okay, I was going to say Lawrence and Moses. Moses is a heal deck. Lawrence, I don't remember. I'll duel Lawrence. I was going to do a tag duel since they're both Slifer Red, but Abydos, I could use a little break from you if I'm being honest. I just want to use a Skull Servant deck for a bit. Is it alright with you, Abydos, if I just use a Skull Servant deck and I don't have to worry about protecting your life? Or your Spirit of the Pharaoh, or your God knows what else. Plus, we've been using your Spirit of the Pharaoh a lot lately. Alright. Powerwall on the first turn is quite strong. I end my turn. It's just a really good card, honestly. Oh, I love this. I love where this is going. That's annoying, but I can work with it. Alright, I activate Powerwall. With the power of Powerwall, I get to throw away 19 cards. One's bound to be a Skull Servant. There were 2 Skull Servants on the top of my deck. I just saw that. Alright. Not bad. I drew a second Powerwall. That's a pretty handy top deck. I'm going to set 2 cards, since you won't Heavy Storm, since you have a field spell up. Aw. Aw, now I have to make a decision. Do I Powerwall again for... Nah, just make Force. Alright. Who needs Powerwall? I just wanted to make him wide open. No traps equals no chance. I draw. I summon my king. How much did I hit? I hit a lot. I play Premature Burial and I win the duel. Exact damage on turn 5. Thanks to all these Skull Servant cards and the fact that I did hit a king. Alright. Worst case, I was going to get my card trooper and I could have got more cards in the grave. Alright, 4,000 damage and 4,000 damage. That's what I call a perfect victory. Couldn't ask for more. Huh. This works really well. Yeah, when you ignore all the tag duels, and this deck actually has a lot of merit to it. I'm not fighting Moses. That guy stalled. Well, it's not technically stall. It's just a bunch of heal cards that, it's not like he's playing Messenger or Gravity Bind or nothing. He's just playing, like, Draining Shield and cards that like to spam heal moves, which in itself is a stall strat, but it's not, like, permanent stall, so I don't want to give the guy too much hate. So the reason I'm going over the... Oh, shit. Oh, I found them all. The strongest duelists in the game are all lurking here. Blair Flannigan. I want to test. Could Blair and her light monsters defeat me and my dead monsters? My dark monsters. Blair is one of the duelists I respect the most in this game. She is insanely powerful. Right now she's in Slifer Red, but she's using her best deck. This deck has all the Judgment Dragons and very low chance of me winning. This opening hand is quite good, though. I summon this monster in attack mode, and I play 1 Powerwall in case you start... And I'll set MST in case you started with your Heavy Storm to bait it out. So I'm doing this because I want Lady in White to die. Shit, she already... Okay, that's not good. Yeah, it's gonna be worse than I thought. It's gonna get bad. Oh, God. I'm scared. I am a little bit scared. But I get to throw away 21 cards, which is a dream come true. Alright, I throw away 21 cards. And as long as you don't have multiple back row cards, I should be okay. Just one? Okay, I feel better about myself. I'm going to activate MST. Now, one problem is she did get 2 monsters, which means my odds of winning go down. But they're not 0. Let's find out how many Skull Servants we hit. A good amount. Not enough to win, though, which is where the real problem comes from. A Okay, even if I kill these two monsters, she won't have enough to summon Judgment Dragon unless she has a special effect. So let's go with Premature Burial. Let me see. How many kings are in the grave? 1. Okay, only 1's in the grave. I'm going to go for maximum damage by using Pyramid Turtle. I would normally wouldn't care, but I'm treating her a lot more carefully. I'm treating her like a real opponent. Alright. I do this so I can keep all the Skull Servants in the grave and search out my final king. My final king, I have 10,000 damage showing. It's not enough to win, but it's enough to make it so Judgment Dragon would be a risk. Alright. If she uses Judgment Dragon, she can only do it once. I probably could have just Mizuki'd in one, huh? Hold up. I didn't treat her with enough respect. If I have 2 Mizukis, I would have won. Yeah, I could have won that duel. Alright, well, if I threw right there, I apologize to all my fans. I don't think I threw. But I could have beat her on turn 3 if I wanted to. Why not? I'll activate Card Destruction. Let's see what her hand was. I guess we'll never know. I summoned Pyramid Turtle. She could have the doggo, so I guess I will flip. I will use Mizuki. I'll use Mizuki to bring back, let's say... Mizuki. Yeah, Mizuki's pretty good. That's serious enough, I guess. And then 5,000 attack go in. 5,000 attack go in. Wow. I gave you 1 extra turn, Blair, because I was dumb. But you still lost. This deck might be a little too strong in single duels. I guess we can use it for the rest of Abidos' heart, though. You know what? A real test is right here. We got Masha. Wait, who's this? Anca's here, too? Oh, God. Alright, Masha, you're a real test because you can counter trap cards and spell cards. My deck requires every form. It has monster effects, spells, and traps, and they all work together in good synergy. Her deck has Horus, Jinzo, Royal Decree. The only thing she can't stop is monster effects, but she can stop spells and traps like it's nothing. This is why she's rated as one of the best duelists in the game. That isn't a stall duelist, at least. Alright, I'm going to start Skull Servant. This is going to be a slower duel. I did not draw any of my good stuff. Granted, I can't go slow against her, but I don't really get a choice. Yep, we're screwed. Okay. Okay. That's a bad, bad thing. Alright, let's 100% assume we are screwed. Starting with Horus is super bad for us. I would need to find a way to throw away 3 King of the Skull Servants for it to matter. I have no means of doing so, so I will simply set Pyramid Turtle, since Yuma may be immune to spells, and soon you will negate all spells, but you can't stop monster effects. Oh dear lord. Yep, you now negate all spell cards. I can no longer use spells for the rest of this duel. However, I'm not out of the... I'm not done yet. Ugh, I did get a bad hand, though. If I had Power Wall, I could have just started with that. And then none of this would have happened. She would have been stuck at 1,600 attack. Just keep going for Pyramid Turtles. I need to thin out my deck of all of its monsters. I need to. Alright, you have evolved to Horus level 8, your boss monster. And you evolved to Horus level 6, your mini boss monster. Horus level 6 immune to spells. Horus level 8 negate all spells. By choice, she could still use spells. Alright, Cart Trooper, I need you. Just for your effect. I wish I could use that Premature Burial in my hand after this. I hit 1 Skull Servant card, so technically not a bad turn. I'm going to take some damage from doing this play, but I am mentally prepared for it. That's a problem. That is the answer to what I had as a solution. I drew 2 kings. Gosh darn it. Alright. My original solution, for those of you that were curious, was to summon Spirit Reaper. But she will kill Spirit Reaper. Therefore, it is no longer one of my solutions. Instead, we'll just put more Skull Servants in the grave while I can. She has 2 horse level 8s now, 2 monsters that negate spell cards. I am thoroughly scared. I have all my spell cards, which are useless. I summon King. I attack with King. She could do 4,500 damage showing. I won't be able to do it. I have to do this. I don't want to do this. I have to do this. It's not a choice. Yep, it is not a choice. If I don't get rid of that DD Warrior Lady, I don't survive another turn. So yeah, I lost 2 Skull Servant cards, which means I only have 2 left in the grave. Ah, what a shame. If I could have used spells, if she didn't get 2 of these, maybe. But we're not out of the duel yet. We still can come back because I gave myself another... She would have beat us, yeah. I gave myself another turn. Ah, her freaking Horus turn 1 was crazy. And I haven't gotten any of my traps. And if I get one now and that's Royal Decree, then this... Oh, this game's going to be a big fat joke, isn't it? Alright, I summon King. I try to get rid of Horus, at least the baby. And I lost the duel. Well, that's unfortunate. I have to do this or else I truly do lose the duel. I don't want to do this. I have to do this. Because of all my spells being negated. I end my turn. Every card I care about is dead. She got all of her Horus cards. She's too damn strong, guys. She's too damn strong. Oh, okay. I'm not dead yet. No. I trust this. Trust the process. I throw away 21 cards. 22 cards. 21 cards. I have throw away 21 cards. Yeah. Yeah. I still couldn't survive. Even if I threw away all 23, it was death. Alright, well, Masha's too good. Masha, I lose. You're too strong. Alright. Also, my opening hand sucked. Let's see if there's anyone else strong here. Not Corey. God, not Corey. A lot of strong duelists here, actually. We beat Blair, we lost to Masha. Anca is strong, but she's evil. Ray is someone I don't care for. The Dean. Alright, we're gonna fight the Dean. We're fighting a professor. They're very strong, but they're only level 7 according to the game. Which might make things easier than Masha and her completely negation strategy, which created a hand of 4 bricks, even though they were all revival. That would have been really nice. It just ended up being 4 bricks. Alright, the Tomb Breaker. Duel. Okay, not the best hand, but Morphine Jar can speed things up, actually. Okay, then. You're tedious. Alright, let's do an early Morphing Jar. I just wanna speed things up a bit. I don't think he'll Heavy Storm, and I don't care if Jillian Duo attacks me. He's the counter trap deck. We're in trouble. This is to find out if he gets draw power. I'm gonna let you keep your field spell. He had Divine Wrath. I stopped it. Holy crap, I stopped it. I picked the correct target. My luck stat is insane. Alright. Odds are, if I try to activate a spell, it will fail. So I try to activate Book of Life. To bring back Pyramid Turtle. And I also will attempt to banish his Spirit Reaper. Okay, I can use spell cards. That's good to know. That is very good to know. I then activate Monster Reborn. And with the power of Monster Reborn, I'm going to steal your harvest. Very good. And since you can't negate spells, I activate Heavy Storm. Nope, just negate attack. And the strongest card I have is Clown Zombie, though it's not exactly preparing me for battle that well. It is good. Now let me show you the real downside of Jillian Duo. If I attack Bountiful Artemis, I destroy 2 monsters for the price of 1. I attack. I attack. Alright. I don't think I need to win with Skull Servants. I can use his Harvest. His Harvest will do plenty. And I got rid of his Field Spell, so that's one less thing to worry about. Son of a bitch. Alright. I was incorrect. There are more things to worry about. I can't believe I got lucky and I hit his freaking thing. Destroying Pyramid Turtle is actually what I would want you to do. Alright, Pyramid Turtle. We need more Skull Servants dead. So why don't we do that? Let's start getting Skull Servants ready. I thought I wasn't going to need them, but 21 is a lot. And I did already use all my spells and traps. I drew all my Clown Zombie cards. I love them, but not the right moment for them. Not the right moment. I could have kept you in attack mode. His Field Spell protects me. That was a mistake. It's fine. We're just building our Skull Servants. Ah, Gel and Duo, a card I can no longer take advantage of. Damn it. Ah, big damn it. Yeah, attack around the Skull Servants. Look at this smart guy. Alright, well we know that's forced back, so let's actually get him to activate it now. Alright. The good news, I have 2 Skull Servants ready for death. The bad news! I didn't know he had that in his hand. Oh no. I mean, I'm glad they're dead, but how many Skull Servants do I have in the grave? That's not enough. I need one more. Oh, Jesus, that changes everything. All right, well, I didn't expect that. I was just trying to get rid of his trap. I didn't realize he could get so much value out of it. Okay, my top deck has to be legitimately busted, or I will lose the duel right now. Oh, he has 2 more traps. It's over. It's over. I did get a Skull Servant card, and I'm impressed, but odds are my survival odds are essentially 0. Yep. King of the Skull Servant could have kept us alive for a little longer, but then I'd just be stalling out for nothing. You're evil, sir. God, this volcano is strong. I was able to beat Blair, and I lost to 2 others. Let's do one more to see if I can at least go even. Let's fight Anca. Okay, I'm going to regret this, but I'm going to fight Anca. Our deck really relies on that power wall. If we don't get it early enough, then our deck kind of falls apart. Especially since I'm still running all the Pharaonic cards from my partner. So that he can Spirit of the Pharaoh up some monsters. Okay, I believe in you. Power wall? No. No! I didn't get it. Alright, well, we'll do our best with this hand. This hand is garbage, but we will do our best. Oh, you banished my... Oh my god, it's the worst case scenario. Luckily, as long as she doesn't have any good traps, Command Knight is very killable. And I have to stop her because she always likes to go for a lock. I draw. That's much better. I summon Card Trooper. I activate... Oh, hold up. I activate Card Trooper's effect. In case it was bottomless, I didn't want to do that. I hit the card I wanted. I wanted Card Destruction, and I hit it. It was the next card, and I hit Premature Burial. Damn it. Alright, kill the Command Knight. It's super problematic for us. She'll most likely revive it or Warrior Returning Alive it, but we need it dead. I think she runs UFO Turtle just for Command Knight. That's a shame. If she tributes it, we don't get to draw. Interesting. And we lost our draw power. And that's... Wait, no! She can't stop me from using spells, but now she's going to be a problem. Shit. My spells will not work on that monster. Mizuki's prepare to die. Prepare to die. Alright, Command Knight is scary, I admit it. Now that's enough damage for me to want to use this. Holy shit. Spell immune and trap stopping. That's... Wait, you're just Masha, but weaker. You're just Masha, but weaker. And sadly, when we had Card Trooper, it didn't hit the right stuff. I drew 3 Mizukis. God fucking damn it. God damn it. Alright, we lost all of them. Alright, we lost 3. Out of 4 powerful opponents, we beat 1 of them. Anca's gonna get me. Trap immune and spell immune. She's got the damage for it. Not worth keeping me around. I need Power Wall! My whole deck relies on it. And yes, you could easily buff the deck I'm using if we took out all the Pharaonic cards, but we're still tagged up with Abido, so don't think that's happening. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Please remember to like and subscribe. The next episode, we're going to be doing something we haven't done in a long time, so get excited.